let's get a better understanding of what a rate buy down is. Now, there's about 3 or 4 of them, but most people are going to take this 2-1 buy down here. So let's take a look at that for you. Now, all it is, it's still a 30-year fixed loan. It's just the first 2 years of payments are going to be subsidized by the seller as a credit through closing to the buyer's servicer that they're going to end up paying. So as a purchase price, we're doing 650,000. We're doing 10% down, so the down payment's going to be the same. 30-year fixed conventional loans, but you'll see here in year one, your rate's going to be at 5%, 2% below the current market rate of 7%, just to keep these numbers rounded off for you. And then in year two, your rate's going to be the 1% below the one out of the 2-1 at 6%. And then year 3 through 30, you're going to be back to the current market rate. So again, 30-year fixed, you're just floating it down in these first 2 years paid for by the seller. Let's take a look at the closing costs. They're going to be exactly the same. So prepaids and actual third-party fees, they're all going to be the same. 7,500 estimate just for this example. So you're going to be 80,000 out of pocket. That 80,000 comes from the down payment, the prepaids, and the closing costs, the 3 buckets of closing costs that you have when buying any home. So cost out of pocket's the same. You're just going to benefit on the monthly rate, resulting in a lower payment overall. So this is just a little bit of a summary. Don't need to go through this too much, but you'll see on the 2-1 buy down year one at 5%, your interest is obviously going to be a lot lower because it's subsidized by the seller. Year two, it's going to be lower as well because it's 1% below. And then year 3 through 30, the interest is going to be a little bit higher because the payment is subsidized again. So let's take a look at this here. Year one at 5%, total payment $4,100. Year two, it's going to be $4,467 because the rate goes up 1% to the 6% rate here. And then year 3 through 30, your total mortgage payment will go up to the current market rate, $4,851. So you can make those savings per month in year one, $752 a month and $385 in year two. So if we're doing the mathematics on it, we have another 385 times 12 months. So year one, you're saving 9,024. Year two, you're saving 4,620. So in the first 2 years alone, you're saving $13,644 alone. So if, let's say, you refinance in the middle of year one and year two, what happens to that money that the seller put in for the next 12 months of $385 to keep your payment lower? That is credited back to you as a refund when you refinance. They'll either lower your principal loan amount and what your payoff will be, or they will give it to you as a refund check. So either way, this money is going in your hand, whether you ride it out the full 24 months or you end up refinancing. So I hope this brings a little bit more clarity. But this is a fantastic option for a lot of buyers right now that are in the captain's chair in this market to allow you to save quite a bit of money over the first 24 months. If you have any questions, reach out at any time.
Hello.